the traffic is jammed. Getting right to my windshield. Right, Allegheny to before turn right.
Get on the heart of the 45th Street on the way. See what the hell they can be testing up there.
This is the motion picture that astounded us, that challenged us, that dazzled us. The motion picture that reminded us we are not alone. This is the road that took us to the outer limits of a brilliant filmmaker's imagination. The road over 100 million people have taken and will want to take again. The road millions of others will take for the first time. But now the road will take us all even farther. The special edition of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Director Steven Spielberg has filmed additional scenes designed to expand the total experience of the original motion picture. Now Richard Dreyfuss as Roy Neary will share with audiences all over the world the experience of being inside. When we saw Close Encounters of the Third Kind, we wanted more. Now, there is more.
You don't think these things are important, do you, boys? You make a mockery of everything that I do. Is the hair done? You've done that before.
And if they had been just ordinary, mediocre housing, and he said, none, education's enough, that's all I can manage. And I quite agree with him, because there's so many problems in education because of the change in society and the problems that young people are facing today. So I'm not going to go into that next week's Education Week, but I do welcome you, Mr. Minister, because every portfolio you've held it, and you've done it well, and it's my great pleasure.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There are a number of people in our newsroom who have won important awards during the year, and of course we congratulate them. But there is more to news than chasing criminals around Cooks Hill or setting fire to the homes of innocent Vietnamese students in New Lambton. There is a side to news which very many people do not see. It's in this vein that we present the annual Bill Morgan Memorial Public Relations Awards. Now, the first nomination in this category is Mr. Lee Morn for a very special effort at the Newcastle International Sports Centre.
For country, tries by Greg Brentnell and Les Boyd, two of the Australian players just fresh back from that great kangaroo tour at the end of last season. Well, the man of the match went to Peter Sterling today, the country halfback, and it was a great duel between he and, of course, Steve Mortimer. The halfbacks was a very strong duel, of course, between Ray Brown and Max Krilich from Manly Warringah. In fact, so strong that both players were sent off for 10 minutes in the final stages. There were many good tries in the match. Here's one of them. Righto, where's the smart bastard? That little kid, mate. What do you do?
Congratulations, Lee. We hear that the fight went 10 rounds and Lee won on a technical knockout. The next commendation we have in this Bill Morgan Public Relations Award is for Jim Sullivan from the Miners Federation.
I wasn't there and I know nothing about it, but I can tell you we did. How much fun did we shoot at Coorabong? You shot none because we wouldn't bloody let you shoot it, because the way is a bloody going on. What are you talking about? We went and... the way Channel 3's going on about anyhow blokes are bloody hurt or killed around the pits. You bum, it's the first bloody thing that bloody family seen of that bloke killed at my end is the way you mongrels bloody showed him being dragged out of the pit and put in a bloody ambulance. Edge like the bloody role reversed. Right, well, that's a warning, son. Go on our side again, you do at your own bloody peril. Well, that's up to you, mate. That's right.
Congratulations, Jim, on a job well done of keeping a very stiff upper lip in the face of very tough opposition. Now, the winner in this special Bill Morgan Memorial Public Relations section for a very fine performance at the gate at the opening of the Newcastle Home Improvements Exhibition.
Got your passes, mate?
No, we don't have that.
You can't get through this gate with no passes. I'm terrible sorry.
You've been told to come out and cover this.
Well, I don't give a bugger what you've told.
Look, you'll lose your job.
I don't give a bugger if I lose my job.
You will lose your job.
You go up and see the main people.
No, you'll lose your job.
Come and see the main
If you
people.
stop NBN covering this, you will lose your job,
You
mate.
please yourself what you
No,
do.
it's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Well, you go and tell them, mate.
It's up to you, mate. It's up to you.
I'm just telling
You
what
can
I've been told
decide.
to do.
You can decide whether NBN's going to cover this or it's not.
Will you go and see him yourself and
I
get it
don't
back?
need to.
All right, you just go right here.
Okay.
Go
Come on,
right here.
Sullivan.
Congratulations and well done, Jim Sullivan. The prize for this category is a 2 months free vacation underground, courtesy of the Miners Federation.
I think it's a good cause for combat cancer no matter where it is, anywhere at all in this world.
It's time for Good Evening News with Murray Finlay, Ray Deneen and John Lloyd Green.
On the aircraft carriers offshore, helicopters worth millions of dollars were ditched.
Oh yes, what kind of fool am I? Not that my legs are short. We can condense a couple of words together. We could actually call the conditions chumpy this morning. That's a combination of choppy and lumpy. Almost.
Please tell me why. I say. There was these two sailors and I was scrubbing the deck of a boat there and one side turns the other and says, where's the soap? And the other one turns in and says, yeah. Oh, shit.
What a pathetic man.
No, John suddenly stopped talking, never mind.
Now to the scoop of the year, to cameraman Andy Lobb for finding that Jesus Christ is in fact alive and well and living in Bolton Street.
My father spent 30 years in Morisset saying he was Jesus Christ. They couldn't break him. He rode away to Cardinal Gilroy.
Don't stand that close to the camera, you might hurt him. Stand a bit over here.
Well, don't get your hands off me.
Oh,
yeah. That's all right. Hands off, I said. Anyway, he rode away to Cardinal Gilroy in Sydney. There wouldn't be a rat bag, would he? He rode back and acknowledged my father and accepted him as Jesus Christ. I've got a letter here where my father said, I've given up the idea of being the saviour. In 1976, I won't show you the letter. So Cardinal Gilroy must be a roving rat bag.
And on that same subject, here's the award for surprise.
Happy birthday to you, hoping this wish comes true. May your days be full of wombats. Now it's time to shoot through.
Unbelievable. That is amazing. I mean, that is really something else.
And now for a treat. Janelle Provost, Mark Matho, Michael Condren and Mr. Sweeney star in Wizard of Ozland.
We follow the path, we follow the road, and never have lost. Our journey is over simply because I'll get me a heart, I'll get me a heart, I'll get me a brain, and I'll get to see my Adam again.
Closer to home, it was a busy weekend in sport, and Lee Morn has all the major results. It's rolling.
Don't confuse me.
Some 200 people have been guests at the Newcastle, what was it? Sorry, the youth... Young People's Refuge, right, get it this time. Now funding, you've just received a grant for $22,000 to, I'll start that one again too, God, I'm going rough. What, another one, sorry.
Amazingly spectacular. Could you sort of, I'm sorry, but when you, I sort of get confused when you walk around behind the camera.
If you're going to around, off, right?
No wonder that Sweeney reckons that I do.
Camera crew, hurry. Now,
we've got no cars.
I don't care, you've got feet, go.
We've got no cars.
I don't care, you've got feet, go. Now, go on, go, 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 go.
Nor the SRA have said what their next move will be if the drivers stay out. Philip,
Australian companies will be paying 10% more in government fees later this year, and in future, company fees will be increased each July. Federal Attorney General Gareth Evans has described the rise from October as unfortunate but necessary. A decision will be made as to just how much of his evidence will be made public. John Mangos reports.
Isn't it Shamira?
Yes, I heard that.
Hello. Do you mind sitting in the back in the shadows?
Yes.
Rock and roll are the games you play. I fly or see your name in lights. Temporarily social suicide. Oh, don't you tell me it's rough. At the top you get the cream of the crop. Image seekers, they're unreal to win. This week break, well next week, who knows? Oh, don't you tell me it's rough. Oh, don't you tell me it's tough. Stop, that's what they call you. How long you waited to get where you are? Stop, that's what you wanted. This week I shot a video star. Rock and roll inventing in your head. You cracked it once and you can do it again. Who knows, who cares where you're coming from? Oh, don't you tell me it's rough. Just alone or out there on your own. Don't let anyone get close or near. Imagine that you believe all you read. Oh, don't you tell me it's rough. Oh, don't you tell me it's tough. Stop, that's what they call you. How long you waited to get where you are? Stop, that's what you wanted. This week I shot a video star. They can build you up.
have a signal 1079er. Officers are in pursuit. Head southbound on 47. Respond to signal 1079er. Considered dangerous.
Phil, pull off! Phil, push! Pull over! I want to get away! Pull over!
Get away, woman!
I want to go to the toilet! I want to go to the toilet! Pull over!
Toilet?
Southbound on State Highway 47.
Want to hand me the mic? Thanks a lot. Hi, this is car, what number are we? 55. Car 55. We're in a truck.
Signal 1079er still engaged. Vehicle traveling southbound approaching Chicago city limits. Commander advises will contact Chicago precincts for local intercept. Maintain pursuit. Use of unnecessary violence in the apprehension has been approved. They are.
Hey, boo! Here's your dinner! Hey! Hey! There it is.